I created my very own club in FIFA, and within 2 seasons we've made it to the championship. But now we're facing our biggest test yet. Club captain Callum Berry, as well as our best midfielder Raul Lopez, both are out injured for at least a couple of months. This is bad news because the only backup midfielder we've got is Jobe Bellingham, and we can't have him play in both midfield positions. We need to sign a midfielder, but because we're outside the transfer window, our options are very limited. We can literally only sign free agents. Thankfully, with all the deals we've done with Puma and Prime, we have the cash to make a proper good free agent signing. And honestly, we're desperate. In this episode, we need to sign another midfielder, otherwise we're gonna be in a very tough spot with these injuries. Welcome back to another episode of the Creator Club series, and boys, we're in trouble. Callum Berry out for the next 5-6 weeks, Lopez as well. Don't forget, even Patterson is out for quite a while. Of course, this is a great opportunity for Jobe Bellingham. He's going to be playing, but we need another midfielder, otherwise we're mudded. It's simple as that. We already saw in the last episode it was affecting our games, and we were sliding down the championship table, now down to 6th. Do you guys remember last episode? There was a certain free agent available. His name was Isco, a Champions League winner multiple times, played for Spain, 82 rated, 32 years old. I know he's past his prime, but he's still looking good. And for what we need right now, a midfielder for a couple of months, bro, I don't see any issues with Isco. This could be a tremendous signing. Kind of like how we signed Chiellini to bring in the experience. That's exactly what the Magic Man could do for us. If you guys are enjoying the content of the second channel, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe. I think we need to have a press conference before we make such a big decision. I think you should sign Isco since you're rotating the squad a lot. He'll be great for squad depth, and he'll be giving the experience like Chiellini did. I can't lie, that's a very good point. At 32, the experience he's going to bring to our club, a player to have won the Champions League. I don't think Chiellini has ever won the Champions League, so Isco would literally be the first player in S2GFC history to have won a Champions League. That's invaluable experience. Also, talking about Chiellini now, you guys in the comments have been telling me to hire Chiellini in some capacity at the club. So there you go, sitting down with a meeting with him, and the club have now decided to hire Giorgio Chiellini as the defensive coach of the club. I think that'll be great for our centre-backs. I think Chiellini deserves this for all the effort he's put into that season to get us to the championship, so it's awesome. It's time to make it official. Giorgio Chiellini has signed a deal with the club to return as the defensive coach. He is indeed back. Back to the major topic of Isco. We probably need to sign Isco, but when Berry and Lopez are back, what are you going to do? Because he's going to take a lot of wages, and he'll want a crucial squad role. He would bring the experience and quality, but at what cost? Gotta be honest, you sir are asking the right questions. There is a risk of making Isco a crucial squad player, and once our starters are back, we are gonna have a bit of a problem. But then again, if we want to be a top club, we need to have squad depth. If a player's unhappy, we'll deal with it then. It's gonna take Raul Lopez at least until February to get back to full fitness. Until then, we can't not play with the midfielder, right? So I think that's just something we can't consider. We need to sign the player, and I think I've convinced myself to go ahead and sign Isco. You know what? Let's make it happen right now. I want to sign Isco. We're doing it outside the transfer window. A ridiculous free agent signing. This one might be even better than Chiellini because Isco clearly has at least a couple of seasons at a pretty high level. This could be insane. I'm gonna try giving him important squad role, but I don't think it's gonna work. There you go. He wants to be a leader in this project, and you know what? He's 82 overall. He's 32 with all the experience he's bringing. I'm not surprised these are his demands, but we will want him on a 2-year deal. No release clause or anything. Absolutely perfect. And we'll give him 30,000 as his wages. I think that's very reasonable, and I reckon he should accept it. There you go. It's done. I cannot believe it. We've just signed Isco Disco. The former Malaga and Real Madrid man is now going to be playing for S2GFC. We're leveling up, boys. We're getting better and better legends. First it was Chiellini. Now it is Isco. There he is, boys. There's Isco. I can't believe we're going to be putting him into the starting 11 now. Wow, that is amazing. With the signing of Isco, I actually wanted to check if he's our highest earner, and yup, he is. Isco is the highest paid player at S2GFC. Is that deserved? I think so. It's now time to see what Isco is all about, and what can he do? I'm already excited. Look at that juggling in the warm-up. Oh, that's a good ball, and we already concede. Okay, that's not the start I was expecting to have with Isco Disco in the team. You know what? We can't blame our defensive mistakes on him. He's now just got his first touch, and I can already see, dribbling-wise, he's levels above everyone else. Okay, Junior Chamado is getting ripped apart down the left side. We're missing Nathan Patterson quite a bit. I don't think it's going to be this easy coping with all the injuries. Oh, get it away, boys. Oh, come on. 2-0 down. Missing Raul Lopez-Berry and, of course, Nathan Patterson. It ain't easy. Life ain't easy. Such a big chance for the likes of Joe Bellingham to prove their worth. And here he is on the ball. Looking for Isco. Isco finding a bit of space. Let's see what he can do. Come on. Lovely bit of play. Still keeps the ball. Oh, he's done him. He's done him there.
Thank you.
Oh, but that's just too much. Isco again. Oh, he's found a bit of space here. Going for it. Oh, Isco. Oh, my God. That might be one of the best debut goals I've ever seen. What? That is insane. What a strike from Isco. Take a look at that. The XG was like 0. And he managed to put that one bottom corner. That was outrageous. He scored that from like 25, 30 yards. Insane. And now the game is completely opened up again. Isco releasing it for Paulinho. And the Brazilian gets us back into this one. What a turnaround. And it's all started by Isco magic. A goal and an assist in the first half. He's too good. He is too good. Definitely problems, and off the post and in. Bro, this is turning out to being a championship classic. 5 goals in the first half. What is going on? Darren Burns now looking for Paulinho. Has found a bit of space again, and he scores yet again. The Brazilian finally is stepping up big time. 3-3. The fact that we've got this substitution in the locker is amazing. Bring on Dane Scarlett to hopefully win us the game. Isco. Oh, that touch. That touch. Looking for Joe Bellingham. Max Holmes now looking for options. It's always coming to Isco. Looks out wide for Darren Burns. Back inside for Isco. Tough angle. He can't get the shot off. Literally our last chance of this game. We've got Max Holmes running at this defense. Looking extremely tired. But we still get the ball. Paulinho looking for Isco. A finesse shot. Oh, that would have been the dream start to his S2 GFC career. Incredible debut though, I'll give him that. But we have to share the spoils with, of course, our opponents. But it's fine, it's okay. Okay, one thing I realized from this game was that our midfield should be fine. Joe Bellingham and Isco should be able to get the job done while Berry and Raul Lopez recover. They're really good. Of course, defense is where a bit of problem arises. I don't think Chamado is ready to be a starter. I'm actually considering using Oko as our right back for a brief bit. I think he's going to struggle as well, but we'll give it a try. Oh, about Oko, it looks like Chelsea aren't happy with the little game time we're giving Oko. This is bad. We've actually had Brian Oko play for us for like 12 games, so I don't know why Chelsea are upset. But I'm already getting flashbacks of the Garnacho episode where he ended up leaving us. You know what? I think we should just settle the buy option, pay the 3.7 million and secure Brian Oko for the future. I think he's going to be a valuable asset, boys. I really do. For that price, it's a no-brainer because look at his financials. He's already worth 2.6 million. I don't see paying 3.7 as a bad deal, so I'm gonna do it. We're gonna complete the signing of Brian Oko right now. We'll give him a rotation squad role, but he wants important, fair enough. 4-year deal as well, and we'll pay him the 30,000. It's crazy we're gonna have to make him a highest earner, one of our highest earners. I think we'll give him 25,000 just to see what he thinks. There you go, that's actually worked, so I'm happy for that. We've now signed Brian Oko on a permanent deal. This is perfect. I think 3.7 million is good value too. Now, the only other player that is on a loan to buy deal is Dane Scarlett. So hopefully next season is when we can capitalize on this and make this a permanent deal. We've just been pushed out of the top 6 in the championship. We need to start winning games. David Tyler threw on goal. Let's make this count. He can't miss from here. Of course, he does not miss. Oh, now on the other end, it's a big test for Brian Oko and he gets beaten for pace. We really are missing Nathan Patterson. Oko at right back. It ain't working as well. Paulinho loves bringing it inside. That's superb. David Tyler finding a bit of space. That's a rocking finish from Tyler, especially when the threat of Dane Scarlett taking his place is looming. So good couple of goals from him. Paulinho Inside for Max Holmes. That's a lovely strike. Taking advantage of that little bit of space he got. 3-1. Finally back to winning ways. We need to keep this up though. And we keep the momentum going by beating Coventry City. That's now 2 wins in a row. And now we have a massive test ahead of us. It's time to play West Brom. And this game is huge because if we can beat West Brom, we're somehow going to be back in the race for top spot. Back in the race for the championship title. And I have a big decision to make. I'm not sure whether I want to start Dane Scarlett or David Tyler for this game. I feel like Scarlett's pace is going to be more helpful, so I'm going for him. Oh, this is bad. We're going to concede. Nope. No, we don't, because we've got McGinty. Maybe another banger from Isco, and oh boy, his shooting is unreal. He's like a sniper. Okay, this is a bit scary now. It's getting a bit scary again, McGinty. He's had to make so many saves in this first half. Gotta say, West Brom, they deserve to be top of the league. They're a different level. Okay, that's an interesting counter-attacking tactic we're using. Joe Bellingham firing the ball for Darren Burns, who's now managed to get in behind and somehow get super lucky. That might be the luckiest moment in this series. How are we leading this game? It was literally a long ball from Joe Bellingham that was going nowhere. Burns managed to keep firing through and somehow squeeze that in. I still can't believe we've scored that. That is hilarious. Let's go, boys. Darren Burns gets the goal. No, it is going to be given as an own goal, but we're 1-0 up. Okay, now that we're in the lead, West Brom are completely bamboozled and we're taking advantage of it. Not really. How do we not score that? But Darren Burns scores the other chance. Shamadu, probably his best game, I must say, in an S2GFC shirt. Look at him drive the ball forward. This is really nice. Cut back inside. Oh, we should have done better. Isco. What can he do with his dribbling? Clever pass for Scarlett. Back inside for Isco. Simple tap in. What? Offside. Dane Scarlett found a bit of space. Go on. We could end this game right here. And Dane Scarlett ends up scoring against the league leaders. 2-0 up against West Brom. I've got to say, that first goal from Darren Burns completely changed this game. And now we've got the momentum. We're 2-0 up. Isco looking for Max Holmes. Now releasing it for Dane Scarlett. We could score another one. Oh, come on, Dane. You could have ended this game. And it's done. This is a huge win. I think we should be back in the title race. I think we're definitely back in the mix. Only 4 points separating us from being number 1 in the championship. I can't believe how well we're coping with all the injuries. It's genuinely insane. Meanwhile, would I be able to convert Isco to a central midfielder? Because that's where I'm going to be using him. It'll take 133 weeks. Anyways, he's playing really well in this current role. So we'll just keep it as is. Our win streak continues as we manage to get a win against Millwall, but now we're heading into a game against Burnley and they're going to be a tricky opponent. They're only like a point behind us. Jimenez is back in action in this one and look at him get behind already. What pace from Jimenez. Chance to score, but that's the worst finish I've ever seen. It's getting super late now in this game. We need a bit of a magical moment. Joe Bellingham, Jimenez, cross coming in for Tyler. Oh, come on. And that's how the game ends. I'm not surprised that a game against Burnley has ended in a 0-0. Let's see if we can get back to winning ways by, of course, beating Fulham.
Easy!
Oh no, we just got destroyed there. I just sidestepped a little bit with Ibsen Rossi, you know, Scalvini actually, and Shea Adams just ran through. Come on, Job, you need to get us back into this game now. We're trusting you. What is that pass? Oh, we've got way too much space to mess this up. Max Holmes, I can't believe he's bottled that. And we actually lose this game, especially with the chances we had. Frustrating. Although I think the players we've got are doing a good job to replace these key players, we're still missing them. We're still missing the composure of Raul Lopez, the energy of Perry, and of course Nathan Patterson at right back. And that's why we keep dropping points. We keep fluctuating between being in the top 6 and out of it. It's frustrating, but hey, that's the challenge injuries bring. We've not won in our last 2 games. That needs to change now. This is certainly looking promising. Seeing Isco drive the ball forward. Do see options, and it's a lovely ball for Paulinho. No, the crossbar, but Max Holmes, right place, right time. What a volley. 1-0 up. We need to win this game. Darren Burns in acres of space. Simple cross for Max Holmes. Controls it. On the volley. Deserved to score there. Let me find a teammate here. Darren Burns. Anyone making a run? I don't think so. We're going to go for Paulinho. Finesse shot. Puts it wide. Oh, okay now. All this space. A simple chance for Darren Burns. Going to square it for Max Holmes. And of course, Maxi is going to score 2-0. We have a free kick. And if you think I'm not going to take this one with Isco, you're just crazy. We're going to try something, yo, with Isco. Isco is unbelievable. That is one of the best free kicks I've taken. My God. What a goal from Isco. That was insane. Bro, to think from this angle, Isco went for an outside the boot curler. What even? Bro, Roberto Carlos would be proud of that. And that Isco goal was enough to get us the win. And with that, we're now in January. The window is open. We don't really have too much money to spend, so it's going to be a bit of a calm window for us right now. But man, I still can't believe Isco scored that. We're still 7th in the league, but it could change easily. Guys, what just happened? The same thing that happened with Garnacho has now happened with Dane Scarlett. No, why? He was doing so well for us. We were playing with him so much. How? Oh my God, that is an absolute shocker. Bro, out of nowhere, Dane Scarlett has abandoned us. I literally can't believe this. He's back at Spurs. Things were going so well. I was gonna definitely sign him permanently next season, but now he's gone. Wow. Next episode, we'll need to figure out what to do and bring in a new striker because, well, we've lost a huge player. I still can't believe it. What a way to wrap up the episode. More drama. Window coming up next. We'll see what happens next. Scarlett, just like Garnacho, is gone.